everybody. Welcome to today's Tosha class. Today I'll be offering gentle yoga and yoga nidra. So all levels, gentle movement, just to relax the energy and call you in so that you can relax and let go during the yoga nidra practice. In yoga nidra, during this practice, we seek to build the relationship with awareness itself. So through various relaxation techniques, we relax the body and mind so that we can rest in a state of pure awareness. I know this can seem like a really big concept, and the cool thing about it is it's kind of impossible to understand with the logical mind. And that's kind of the point, is relating to that vast, spacious state of awareness. And the only way really we can begin to relate to that is to have an experience of it. So I found through my practice with Yoga Nidra, I have a pretty strong mind and a pretty strong attachment to it. And I've been meditating for a long time, I don't know, maybe 13 years or something like that. Guess it's all relative, right? But Yoga Nidra has been a really potent practice for me to start to disentangle my attachment to the stories that run, that we're really familiar with and comfortable with, that kind of just like, take us in these different directions and cause us to behave unconsciously and not always in a way that's supportive to our highest good as well as the highest good of the people we're in relationship with and the greater world around us. So it's a really beautiful practice. I'm really grateful for it and excited to be able to share it. So what you'll need for the practice today, you'll be lying on your back for the nidra part of the practice. So get whatever you need to be comfortable lying on your back. Blankets so that you're warm enough to cover yourself with, as well. You can put blankets beneath you as well to create a cozy foundation. It can be nice to place either a rolled blanket, a pillow, or a bolster underneath your knees. And also have something to cover the eyes to block out the light. That's pretty much it. My name's Jen Shields, here at Tosha, offering this class to you. Go ahead and find your seat. You can sit cross-legged. If you'd like support under the hips or knees for more support. We actually won't be here seated too long, so don't worry too much about it. Just close the eyes and take a moment to arrive. Just notice the body and how it's held by the earth below. Notice the breath and the subtle sensations it brings. Notice the quality of the space around you. Allow yourself to expand into this space. Both rooted in the earth below and expanded out and up to the sky above. Just begin by tuning in. Gather the hands together at the heart, thumbs against the sternum. Tune in with one Om together. Inhale. Create some space in the mind. We're going to start with breath of fire. So the intention for this today is to clear the clutter in the mind and build this connection to the inner fire. Building our capacity for courage. So go ahead and place the right hand on the belly. And with this breath of fire, we'll be pulling the belly back towards the spine with each exhale. It feels as if you're stoking a fire, this breath. So it sounds and looks like this. If you're new to it and you don't feel like you have control over the belly, you can stick your tongue out and pant like a dog. And automatically the belly will come back towards the spine with each exhale. Key points are you want the inhale and the exhale to be even. The focus is on the exhale. And you want the belly to come back towards the spine with each exhale, and it expands with each inhale. You can always come back to slow, deep breathing if you need to. And if you're in slow, deep breathing, then just bring that awareness to the belly coming back towards the spine as you exhale and expanding as you inhale. And then you can gradually pick up the pace. Okay? So we'll start with just about 18 rounds. You can rest the hand on the belly if that feels good to you. Inhale to fill the belly completely. Exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine, letting all the air out. Inhale halfway, and begin. Let all the air out. Inhale, hold the breath at the top, fill the belly. Take a moment of pause here. And when you can't hold the breath any longer, being careful not to trigger any anxiety by holding the breath too long, exhale, release. Rest the hands on the knees and just notice. And gently bring the hand back to the belly. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Inhale halfway and begin. Exhale all the air out. Inhale to fill the body with breath and hold the breath at the top. Take a pause here. As you're ready, let all the breath out. Soften and notice. If you'd like to give your eyes a place to rest, you can roll the eyes up and into the third eye point. Point between the eyebrows. And just let yourself be here, noticing. Soften the judgment. Notice the difference of when you are holding space to be with the sensations, the thoughts. As opposed to getting caught up and entangled, carried away from the moment. Softening back. Loosening the grip. Opening the space. One more round. Take the hand to the belly. Inhale. Exhale all the air out. Inhale halfway. And begin. Stay with it. Remember, you can stick that tongue out if you need to, or you can slow the breath down. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, fill the body completely with breath. Hold the breath at the top. Pause here. Pause in the fullness. And before you trigger any anxiety from holding the breath too long, when that readiness comes, let the breath go. Just relax the hands on the knees. And be with this experience. Noticing. Eyes can roll up and into the third eye point. If that's too much, just let the eyes relax. Just stay here for a few more minutes of meditation, and if you notice the mind get really strong, you can come back to the breath of fire, take about 18 rounds, and then come back to this meditative space of noticing. Just let it be there. Let all of it be okay. And even being okay with it not feeling okay, perhaps. Experiencing some real discomfort, maybe. Just building this capacity to be with those uncomfortable moments and feelings, thoughts. Opening the space. Just stay for about 30 more seconds here if you need to go back into the breath of fire to reset. That is there as an option. Noticing without attaching. Building this intimate relationship with the inner world. Beautiful. Good job. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Feel that length in the side body and just take it side to side a few times. Inhale, center. Exhale, take the prayer through the center line, round the back, drop the chin to the chest. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. Inhale up, opening across the heart, and then exhale, sweep the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, round the back as the hands come through prayer, taking a pause at the heart center, rounding the back, releasing the head. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away, reach the arms up, and exhale, sweep the arms down. One more time like this. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Feel the energy in the hands. Exhale through prayer pose, rounding the spine. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away, reach up. Feel the length. Exhale, sweep the arms back down to the earth and just take the peace fingers away from the body and touching the earth. And take 3 breaths here, feeling this connection with the earth, as well as openness across the heart, softness in the shoulders. Maybe you play with the position of the hands, walking them forward or back. One more breath here, noticing how the breath moves you. Opens you and softens. Nice. Now I'm going to have you grab a blanket. You could also use a towel. Place it long ways, so it'll go along your spine. And you're just gonna scoot the hips up towards it and then melt the upper body against the rolled up blanket or towel, adjusting yourself so the low back feels at ease. I'm going to keep my knees bent. Just take the arms away and just gently allowing the heart and the shoulders to melt. If it feels good to you to lengthen the legs, You can lengthen the legs. Just resting here, allowing the heart to melt open. Feel those shoulders relax towards the earth. Just allow the awareness to rest right there at the center of the chest. As the breath comes and goes. Weary and tired from this struggle, from this pain, my heart cried out, longing. I let go and fell into the void, grasped and pleaded as the darkness pulled me in close to her breast. And when I bit her, afraid she'd leave me, she pulled me closer in. She held me as the tears fell like quivering streams down my face. The water rose. My eyelids sealed shut. I began breathing through gills in my ribs. It was warm. I felt safe, floating in an ocean of tears. I emerged, dripping on the shores of time, naked and sparkling in the moonlight. Bare feet on the sand, so many tiny pieces of sand. One step, and then another, and another after that. Humbled, alive, in this body, at this time. I felt the wind on my bare skin and looked up at the stars, listened as the waves crashed. Breath filled my human lungs. Heart pounding at the door of freedom. I walked away from the ocean and onto dry land, ready to serve, willing to humble myself to this love that holds me. But how? When the sorrow takes its hold, threatening to cripple me, when I feel inferior to everything, when it seems impossible to right the wrongs, when I'm scared and lonely, when I'm afraid I cannot take the weight and confusion of this life locked in a cycle of torment, how do I honor the call to love? Close your eyes and open your heart. I will rush in and show you how it feels to be free. Said the wind to the trees, said the flower to the bee, said the lover to the beloved, said me to you. Forgive. Set your burdens down, let's fill our hearts with joy. Dance and sing. We are a part of everything, every moment, another chance to reach out, to hold hands, to look up, to breathe in. Please forgive me. Let's be free. I have nothing to teach you. I just want to hold you and remind you of your beauty, of your love. I just want to hold you and feel alive. I want to show you what's good. I want you to know you are loved. Tending to our tender hearts with each breath. one more breath here into the softness and beauty of you. And on the next inhale, reach the arms above you, lengthening the body from fingertips to toes. Lengthen the legs if they're not long. And then gently just roll over to the side, release the prop from beneath you. And take a moment on your side. And gently make your way up and over to all fours. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And just take a moment to, first starting with the pointer finger and thumb, spreading the pointer finger and thumbs away from one another, and then take that middle finger a little bit away from the pointer finger, the ring finger a little way away from the middle finger, and the pinky away from the ring finger. And just feel that stretch in the hands and just shift the weight a little bit. Stretching out the fingers, hands, and wrists. And let that head drop now. As you shift the weight, feeling into the hands. And settle into center. And feel that softness across the heart. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears. Tuck the chin gently so you feel the length of the neck. And then tune in to the hips and just as if you have a tail, just wagging the tail. Wagging the hip side to side. And then settle into center and lengthen the tail and feel the length from the tailbone all the way out the crown of the head. And then soften the heart, soften the shoulders. And just take a few breaths into the length of the spine here. Trusting you know where center is. On the next exhale, round the spine, curl the toes under and sit the hips back. Inhale through the rounded spine. Then soften the heart. Soften the shoulders, lift the head. Exhale, round the spine, sit the hips back. Come up through the rounded spine. As you inhale, open across the heart. Exhale, round the spine, sit the hips back. Inhale up through the rounded spine. And now exhale, open the heart and sit the hips back. And roll all the way through the spine, adjusting however you need to. As you inhale, rounding up through the spine, back up to all fours, and as you exhale, opening the heart, sitting the hips back. And just really feel the natural undulation of the spine. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, sitting the hips back. Feel the connection of the whole body moving together. Let the breath move you.
Next 3 rounds, stick the tongue out on the exhale. Inhale up to all fours. Spread the fingers wide. Just allow yourself the freedom to move and explore on all fours. You can take circles with the hips. You can wave the hips side to side. You can tune into the spine. Just let yourself move the body. Tuning into what's going on for you. Noticing from where you're moving from. Are you moving from a place of curiosity and care? Or are you moving from a place of trying to get rid of and fix and get there and pushing? And if you notice that you're moving from a place of push, just take a pause. Take a breath. And then see where that next breath carries you. If you soften and surrender. Allow. Trust. Nice. Relax the tops of the feet to the earth. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, thread it underneath. One more time. Inhale the arm up. And exhale, thread that right arm underneath. Take the right side of the head to the earth. If you want to put a prop under there, you can. Adjusting the left hand to a supportive place and breathing into the right side of the body. Just finding some space in the right side of the body. Allow the breath to soften. And plant that left hand. As you inhale, reach that right arm back up. Exhale, take the right arm behind you. Just take a few circles with that right arm. Nice. Take the knees as wide as the mat. Bring the big toes together and sit the hips back into child's pose, forehead to the earth. And just notice. Be with. Notice the subtlety of the breath within the body. Inhale back up to all fours. Take the knees hip width apart. And let's take circles now with those hips in one direction 3 times. And then switch direction. Inhale back to center. Exhale, feel that heart soft. Feel the weight of the body connected to the earth. And now inhale the left arm up. And exhale, thread that left arm underneath. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath. Inhale, left arm up. And this time stay on the left side of the head, left arm threaded underneath, and adjust that right hand wherever it feels most supportive. Breathing into the left side of the body. One more breath here. Feel the fullness, the beauty, the magic of the breath. Exhale, soften, settle, surrender. And gently plant that right hand. And as you inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, take that left arm back behind you and just take 3 circles with the left arm. Nice. Just cross the legs, sit the hips back, and set yourself up for your Nidra practice. So making sure you have a nice supportive foundation to rest upon. If you want to cushion the head a little bit, you can, just being sure you're not raising the head up too high. So there's a nice neutral line of energy through the body. Ideally, we want to be in the most neutral position possible while still feeling really, really supported. That's a really key element in this practice, is to really feel supported and held. So make your way onto your back. You're going to get your bolster out of the way for now and not quite cover yourself yet, but have the blanket handy and come onto your back. Take the feet as wide as the mat and just drop the knees in towards one another. Then create some spaciousness across the heart. You can either just take the arms wide and palms up, or you could bring the arms to cactus. And notice this wave-like quality to the breath. Just noticing the natural rhythm of the breath. Just letting that low back soften. What's it like to simply be with the sensations as they arise in the body? It's ultimately what we want when we're reaching out for support, right? We don't want someone else to fix us. We don't want to be seen as broken. We just want support. We want to know someone cares, someone's listening, that they're paying attention. So softening into this space of deep care, paying attention. As the sensations rise and fall. As the thoughts move in and out. Gently release the hands by the sides now, palms down. Lift the knees up. You can keep the feet as wide as the mat. And as you inhale, feel center. As you exhale, gently drop the knees to the left and the head to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right, head to the left. Just back and forth like that, syncing up the breath and the movement. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees to the right, head to the left. You don't need to get the knees all the way to the floor. That's not the point. We're balancing the hemispheres of the brain here. This cross-body patterning. Bringing us back to center, back home. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees to one direction, head to the other. Take 10 more rounds like this on your own. Say 10 rounds total, so 5 of each side. Really allow the breath to carry you from one side to the other. What's that like to soften the effort and let yourself be moved? For these next few rounds, take a pause between the breaths. As you exhale, just take a pause. The bottom of the exhale. Let the breath come in before the movement, and let the breath inspire the movement. Pausing at the bottom of the exhale, holding the breath out for a few moments. And let the breath come in on its own, and let the movement happen on its own. A few more times like this. Nice. Next time the knees go to the left and the head to the right, pause here in the twist and take 3 breaths. If you want to adjust the knees at all to make the twist more comfortable, more accessible, play with what feels good for you. In the bottom of the exhale, make your way through center. And take a pause on the opposite side. Feel the beauty of the breath. Making space. Beautiful. And gently now, get yourself nice and cozy. You can place that bolster or pillow underneath the knees. Cover yourself with a blanket. Make sure you're nice and warm. Cover the eyes. Soften completely onto your back. Just rest the arms by the sides. Settling in. Allow the feet and toes to relax. The ankles to soften. Allow the calves and the shins to let go into the support below. The knees soften. Feel the support of the prop holding you. Relax the thighs, the hips, pelvis, and the groin. Relax the belly. Relax the chest, the sides of the body. Soften. Relax the whole of the back onto the earth below. Held. Supported. Relax the shoulders. Let them soften into the support of the earth. Relax the arms, hands, and fingers. Soften and let go. Relax the neck. Feel the weight of the head against the earth. And perhaps just rock it side to side a few times. Feel the sensation of the head against the earth. The weight of the head releasing and letting go.
tension in the neck softening. Just swaying the head side to side. Then gradually allowing the movement to soften. Gradually settling back into center. Let the head release completely. The thoughts drop. The face and jaw soften. Tuning into the experience of the whole body resting against the earth. Nurtured and nourished in this space of deep rest. Just taking a few moments to allow the body to soften. If any sensations arise, simply be with the sensation. Like a caring friend, simply be with. And gently rest the awareness now on the belly. Notice the rise and fall of the belly with the breath. For now, just letting the breath be as it is, noticing as the belly rises and falls with each inhale and exhale. Allowing any tension in the belly to soften and release. Without trying, simply being with the experience of the breath in the belly. And starting with the number 10 now, counting down from 10 to 0 with each exhale, dropping in a little bit deeper, softening just a little bit more. each exhale, with each countdown, melting a little further into the earth below. If at any point you become untethered or drift off, no problem. Just come back to the breath and back to the sound of my voice. We'll now move into a rotation of consciousness when I name a part on your body without needing to imagine or create anything there. Just simply bring the awareness to that space. Starlight, the center of the belly. Starlight, the center of the chest. Starlight, the center of the right chest. Starlight, the center of the chest. Starlight, the center of the left chest. Starlight, the center of the chest. Starlight at the center of the throat. Starlight at the center of the forehead. Starlight, the center of the throat. Starlight, the center of the right shoulder. Starlight, the center of the right elbow. Starlight, the center of the right wrist. Starlight at the tip of the right thumb. Starlight, the tip of the right pointer finger. Starlight at the tip of the right middle finger. Starlight, the tip of the right ring finger. Starlight, the tip of the right pinky finger. Starlight, the center of the right wrist. Starlight, the center of the right elbow. Starlight, the center of the right shoulder. Starlight, the center of the chest. Starlight at the center of the left shoulder. Starlight, the center of the left elbow. Starlight, the center of the left wrist. Starlight, the tip of the left thumb. Starlight at the tip of the left pointer finger. Starlight, the left tip of the middle finger. Starlight, the tip of the left ring finger. Starlight, the tip of the left pinky finger. Starlight, the center of the left wrist. Starlight at the center of the left elbow. Starlight, the center of the left shoulder. Starlight, the center of the chest. Starlight, the center of the throat. Starlight, the center of the forehead. Resting here in the luminosity. At the center of the head. And dropping the awareness back now to the back of the head. And imagine a screen at the front of the forehead. And simply rest here, at the back of the head, noticing anything that arises on the screen of the mind. Shapes, colors, pictures, words, or nothing at all. Simply noticing as the unconscious unpacks itself here on the screen of the mind. No need to understand or attach. Simply watching like a movie as it unfolds. Simply witnessing from the back seat of the theater. No right, no wrong. Simply an unfolding. Allow this experience to soften and relax. Just allow the awareness to drop now to the center of the chest. Experience this sense of luminosity here at the center of the chest. As you inhale, feel that light grow brighter here at the center of the chest. As you exhale, feel it soften. As you inhale, feel the light grow bright, right there at the center of your chest. As you exhale, allow it to soften and settle. As you inhale, feel that light gathering up the whole of you. As you exhale, feel it all settle there at the center of your chest. Cradled, held here in the unbound heart. Just simply resting here. Bathing in the light of love. Resting in this infinite space. Of allowing. are this light of love. And gently coming back now. Begin to notice the subtle vibration within the body. The magic of possibility dancing within you. Feel the breath activating this magic, this power within. Feel yourself guided as you begin to move the body. Unfolding in the way only you know how. Enjoying being in this body at this time. Possibility sparkling within you. Igniting sensation on the skin. Life force moving you, guiding you. And as you're ready, make your way onto your right side in fetal position. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. And gently making your way up to a seat. Once you arrive, simply interlace the fingers and rest the palms at the center of the chest, thumbs extended up towards the face, resting still on the chest, elbows just relaxed by the side in this mudra of trust. And just be here in this space of trust. Bathing in the experience of all that just unfolded for you. building the capacity to be with from a space of deep care, compassion, and love. And gently bring the palms together, thumbs against the sternum. We'll close with one Om together, closing our practice. Inhale. So much love to you on your journey. If you felt nourished by this practice, you can donate to Tosha via their Venmo. Thank you so much.